This is a Grumbach artist paint box. It holds paints and your canvases. These I found two of these so far. One of them I gave to my son. He's a budding painter in high school. And this one, it's got a few paints in it, some pastels, some paint thinner, some chalk or charcoal. And I didn't bother separating or anything. I just took pictures of everything, put it up for sale for $130. Took about 3 months, but it sold. This was $10 at a church sale. Well, this sold rather quickly. I just put it up a week or so ago. It's a Toshiba VCR. I printed off a manual for it. It came with the original remote, and I had an extra set of AV cables to go along with it. This was just $2-3 at a garage sale, and it sold for $50. This is a spool of Webster Chicago recording wire. I see these at auctions every now and then. Nobody really knows what they are, so I get them very cheap. I actually bought a whole case of these that came along with a wire recorder. I sold the case of them a while ago and just stumbled across this extra one and put it up for sale. And it sold right away for $20. And it's kind of funny, every now and then I get a sale and then positive feedback right away. And this one was glowing, saying it's just what I needed for my wire recorder. 100% satisfied. Well, I hope he is. This is an item I've had for over a year. I acquired it along with a bunch of vintage equipment I bought last October or November. And I just never got around to listing it. I wish I would have, because it sold right after I listed it. It's a 70s Panasonic cassette AM/FM radio, sort of an early boom box. I'm not going to take it out of the package because it's just about like brand new. It's all packed away that way. But again, really don't have any money into it, and it sold for $130, and it's going to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I think cassettes are a big deal in Saudi Arabia because I've sold boxes of blank cassettes over there as well. This is a more modern Woolrich vest. It's a hunting vest. It's reversible. I actually bought it last winter, and it took another cycle until we came around to the hunting season again, and it finally sold, but I got $50 for it. It was $4 at the local thrift store. This is another vintage owner's manual. This one's for a Technics stereo receiver. And I pick these up whenever I can. They're very cheap when you find them, or they'll give them away too. And this sold for $20. These are still sealed in the box 7-inch reel tape for recording. These came in a box along with some other stereo equipment just as extras. And so they didn't really cost me anything, and I put them up for $30 for the lot of 3, and they sold. This is a Black & Decker under your kitchen cabinet can opener, but it's called a gizmo because you can take this part out and just use it as a handheld unit. And this is the charging station. This kind of stuff always gets my eye when I see it at a garage sale. They usually go for just a couple dollars, and this sold for $40. This is a dark full walnut cassette tape holder. It's an off-brand, or it's actually no brand. It's not one of those nice Napa Valley ones. I had it up for $40, and it's a very slow time right now, so I took a best offer of $25. Last week I parted out a Marantz stereo receiver. Marantz is very high-end, but this didn't work. It looked like it had been in a flood. I acquired it along with a bunch of other pieces. So really not much money into it, and just wanted to see what I could do with parts on these. And this is the tuning dial indicator. Still has the dial string attached and the wiring for the light inside. And this sold for $20. This is an LL Bean 100% cotton quarter zip sweater. It's a men's extra large tall. I've had it for quite a while. Can't even remember what I paid for it, but I never pay over $5 for clothes usually. And I had it priced at $29.99, and slow week, so I took an offer of $20 for it. Haven't sold many hats lately. This is a Camouflage Joe Camel hat. Found this at a garage sale, just a typical garage sale where they've got half a dozen hats laying around for about 50 cents a piece. Easy to go through and pick out the good ones. And this one sold for $20. Another 3 of these Scotch recording tape reels sold. These are, again, brand new. And I put the store this morning because of the slow week on a 10% discount. So these went for $27.